Spread is a 2009 erotic film starring Ashton, Kutcher and Heche and directed by David Mackenzie. The film was released under the name L.A. Gigolo in Denmark, Finland, Norway, and Sweden, as Toy Boy in France, Germany, Italy and the Netherlands, Oh Yeah in Argentina, as American Playboy in Spain and Portugal, Jogan de Compresa in Brazil, Love, Sex and Celebrity in Japan, and S Lover in South Korea. The film was released on January 17 at the Sundance Film Festival and was released on August 14, 2009 in North American theaters. Plot: narcissistic gigolo Nicky lives in Los Angeles, drifting from one relationship to another without a steady job or even a place to live. He preys on women who can provide for him. After meeting Samantha at her club, he moves in with her, using his looks and sexual prowess to keep her happy. Before long, however, Nicky starts cheating on Sam, first with his friend Emily, then with Christina, whom he met at another party. Emily disapproves of Nicky's freewheeling lifestyle and has expressed a desire for a relationship, but Nicky has no real interest in her except for sex. Samantha catches Nicky with Christina, but they come to an uneasy arrangement where she will ignore his infidelity. While Sam is out of town, Nicky meets a waitress named Heather. He enlists his friend Harry to help him get Heather interested, but she doesn't fall for his charms. Although he eventually gets a date with her, she abandons him afterwards. Soon after, Heather unexpectedly shows up in Nicky's pool and they end up having sex. However, the next morning Nicky is moving Heather's car and realizes it doesn't belong to her but to her boyfriend. After she told him she was single, Nicky throws her out in anger. However, he can't stop thinking about her, and his obsession frustrates Samantha to the point that she gets fed up and throws him out, quickly taking him back. Nicky, however, leaves on his own accord, still enchanted by Heather. Nicky searches for a place to stay, but has a fallout with Harry and cannot get into the parties he once did. He runs into Heather at a swanky hotel, and she admits that she was only interested in him for his house, believing him to be rich. It transpires that she is the same as Nicky, scamming rich men for money in the same way he does with women. She lets him move in with her and her stoner roommate Eva, and they began dating, though Heather continues to scam and hustle, with some reluctant assistance from Nicky. One day, an upset Heather reveals to Nicky that she just broke up with her fiancé because she's in love with him. She further tells him her fiancé's family owns the New York Rangers and that he's the one who's been paying her bills and living expenses. Nicky, who has also fallen in love with Heather, is nonetheless angry that she kept her engagement from him, and leaves the house in a huff. When he returns, he only finds a note that says she has left for New York City. At Eva's urging and with Harry paying for the airfare, Nicky follows her. He finds her at a plush penthouse and begs her to come back to LA with him. She refuses, telling him she can't afford to let him chase his fantasies around while she runs down the funds they would need to live. He then proposes to her, but she tells him that she is already married, breaking his heart. When told about divorce, Heather says that she can't, because she needs the luxuries and high expenses. Her husband returns home and Heather passes Nicky off as a grocery boy, dismissing him. Nicky returns to LA, getting an honest job delivering groceries and living with Harry. He delivers groceries to Samantha's house, where they're picked up by the kept man who has replaced Nicky. The ending credits show Nicky feeding a mouse to Harry's African bullfrog. Cast: Ashton Kutcher as Nicky, and Heche as Samantha, Sam, Margarita Leviva as Heather, Sebastian Stan as Harry, Ashley Johnson as Eva, Rachel Blanchard as Emily, Eric Balfour as Sean. Reception. Critical reception. Spread received generally negative reviews from critics. At Rotten Tomatoes, based on 59 reviews, the movie rated an aggregate score of 21% positive reviews, noting that, despite occasional detours into surprisingly dark territory, spread overall is an ineffectual celebration of vacuous Los Angeles high life rather than a deconstruction of it. Box office. The film was released on August 14, 2009. At the box office, the film grossed $12,032,983, of which $250,618 was from North America.